Hey, what's up, guys? Same Game Freak. No, Terrell here. Terrell on Terrell Game Vlogs. I guess you could say I'm taking this idea partially from Double Four. I saw like his walk and talk video, and I think he was around like his apartment complex. Apparently, obviously I don't live in an apartment complex, so I can't do that. So I'm just gonna walk around my neighborhood. A lap should be a decent amount of time to talk about some shit. There's some kids over here, so I'm gonna wait until I get past that, and then I'm gonna keep talking to myself. Because, I live in the South. You can't, like, vlog to yourself. It looks creepy and awkward. Mind you, I think it looks creepy and awkward now, but unfortunately I can't do anything about it. And I'm not holding it in the obvious vlogging stance. I'm gonna wait. I don't feel like looking crazy in front of some children. Probably means I should be quiet. I'll wait. I should have started the vlog. Okay. They're behind me now, so at this point, I don't care, they judge me. Okay, so, we're just gonna talk about a whole bunch of random shit. Nothing in particular that I necessarily want to talk about. Actually, there is. The first two things is that a lot of people ask why I don't like Fairy Tail, or why I don't like Toriko. And I know I've said it before, but I don't think I've ever made an official video behind the reasoning of why I don't care for Fairy Tail or Toriko. And simply put, the main reason, well, I'll start with Toriko first. Toriko's pretty much plot just kills me. Like, there are a few animes that actually have like a plot that inherently just makes me go, yeah, I'm not reading this. But Toriko has, oh shit, what the fuck was that? Oh, I'm hearing something. Oh, it's like a what the fuck? Is that a cicada? Oh, now you don't want to move when I got the camera on you, bitch ass. But Toriko has one of those plots that inherently just disinterest me from the beginning. Because here's my thing. You can only do so much with the whole creating the ultimate menu. Also, how the fuck are you supposed to relate to Toriko as a main character like that? I mean, yeah, he has a quote-unquote dream, but for me, that's not really enough to solidify him as a hardcore shonen jump hero. I mean, obviously, it has to be doing something right, because the fan base enjoys it to a level. And I've heard people say that its world building is on the same level as Otis, which that's a ballsy thing to say for something. Toriko's not that old. Toriko's like what, 2 years old? 2, 3? It's really new. Well, I think it's probably one of the newer successful Shonen Jump series. I see this gate open, and that inherently bothers me, because the one thing I hate about my neighborhood, there's a shit ton of people who feel the need to own dogs, and I hate that shit. I know there's some over here. I can't do anything about that. Anyways, make sure. I don't see any dogs over there, but I'll hear them in a second. Anyways, as this car passes, Toriko just has one of those fucking plots where it's just like, okay, so you give me this nigga who looks like Goku with blue hair, and this ugly ass motherfucker who's the sidekick, and there's just nothing inherently interesting about Toriko. Like, I couldn't even get through the first volume. Like, to Fairy Tail's credit, I got through at least like I bought the first 2 volumes of Fairy Tail before I became disinterested in it completely. Toriko, I couldn't finish the first one. I should probably put those 2 up for sale later. Not now, but later. And shit was just boring. The shit was really, really fucking boring to me. And I mean, that's my main thing against Toriko. It was just a boring ass manga. Like, that's like nothing about that intrigued me. But I'll give Toriko some credit. It seems like a manga that did the best it possibly could given the subject matter. Because I know the animals look creative, the islands look creative. Like, it did really well for what it was given. It's just that it's like, it's one of the few manga where you have to kind of be like, the premise shoots itself in the foot. And that's really what it is. The premise really shoots itself in the foot. Like, it's painful. It is painful how much I do not give a fuck about Toriko's premise. But I guess that's enough Toriko bashing. What the fuck was that? People just honking the horn at me. I don't even know who the fuck that is. I think I probably do. And I just can't recognize it through the car. But anyways, moving on to Fairy Tail. Now, Fairy Tail is very weird. I'm going to actually give you guys an interesting tidbit relating to Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is like one of those mangas that, one of those anime series and mangas that I don't read or have an interest in reading, but I always end up at like anime clips, anime fights, or like random chapter pictures for. Mainly because Fairy Tail is probably bigger than Toriko. At least in popularity. People working on some roof. And that's waiting for me past them before I open my mouth again. Roof work. You can hear it actually, so knowing you guys, you probably heard it like 2 or 3 minutes ago. That pool over there, it's like our neighborhood pool. Nothing necessarily interesting to me anyway. I never go there. I never actually see barely anyone there. I've seen like a family like once or twice, and I've lived in this neighborhood for 8 years. Anyways, Fairy Tail, as I said, seems to be the series that I randomly will keep watching clips of randomly. And I'll admit this right now. I actually do have a favorite character for Fairy Tail. Mind you, it's not based on any true logistics. The favorite character I have in Fairy Tail is just because I love any clip of her in it. And the character I'm referring to is Juvia. Why? I don't fucking know why. I just really like that character. Like, I don't have a logistical reason why. Well, for Juvia, I kind of do. Nothing character depth-wise. I know she's one of those characters that originally starts off as a villainous type character and then turns into like a good guy, like from what I hear almost all the Fairy Tail characters are. I'm serious, I hear that like, I know that like half the first few people Natsu's fought are actually like allies now. I think it's like Gajeel and fucking Larxus, is that the lightning dude who's like the son of the old man. It's like, wow. Like for me it was just kind of like, whoa. Anyways, Juvia, I don't know, she's cute and I love her jokes. Like, she makes Gray's jokes seem funnier, because Gray's initial joke, which is why I made fun of it in its anime shonen videos, because it's such a basic, boring ass joke. I mean, the concept of the joke is that this nigga has like a hidden nudist inside himself, and he always wants to take off his clothes. But because it's family friendly, kinda, he never takes off his boxers. And if he takes off his boxers, we never get to see anything. Which I guess the fangirls are angry at Hiro Mashino for that. I've rambled so badly. It's the problem with walk and talk videos. You get distracted so easily. But on to why I don't like Fairy Tail. Now, Fairy Tail is one of those, like, the thing is, and I hate to make this thing, because, you know, everyone makes the obvious joke that Fairy Tail rips off One Piece. I'm not going to say it rips off One Piece, but it has a lot of One Piece-like elements in it. For example, the Fairy Tail Guild, you can easily relate to the Straw Hat Crew in the sense that it's a group of individuals that join together to you know, just to stay together and to fight and shit. Obviously, Fairy Tail's a lot cheesier with it than One Piece is, which is kind of funny considering how corny One Piece can be in certain points. Mind you, I love it for its corniness, and I can admit that it has corny points. But that I like how they have that whole element of changing clothes after arcs, which I know isn't a big thing, but after seeing it in One Piece, I really can't. It really is something that inherently bothers me with other shonen series, like especially Naruto. It's like, god damn, the entire series and you've only changed your clothes twice. Actually, no, you've only changed your clothes once. You have 2 pairs of clothes. That is painful. And as you can see, this is a very gay-ass road. I'm trying to think of another one that I know. It has the same cute mascot characters. Has a lot of random ass jokes. You know, it has like small hints of One Piece influence, and then Guild Arts. Like, Guild Arts was literally like that character I first saw, and I was just kind of like, you gotta be shitting me. Like, because it's so inherently, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Like, it's so inherently like, Jesus Christ, I cannot believe that character looks so goddamn close. He looks so close to Shanks. And I heard his mannerisms are pretty close too. Like, and that's just, like, that's bored. Like, it's so damn offensive to the point where it's kind of like, you should have gotten sued for that character if nothing else. Because Guild Arts is way too much like Shanks. Like, it's ridiculous. But actually getting into the reasoning why I don't care for the series, but I don't mind looking at clips, is Fairy Tail seems like it can't tell what kind of shonen it wants to be. It seems to go from the type of shonen between like Zatch Bell. Like, it seems to go between the shonen of like Zatch Bell and One Piece. Like, it's going from those two polar opposites. And now we're going to walk our way back. If you can't tell, this is actually a pretty long walk. I'm already at like 13 minutes and we still have like a decent way to go. I mean, we're past halfway, but it's still a decent ways to go. But anyway, it's just kind of like, from what it's like, I heard it has like its deep moments with like Urza and Lucy. And I hear some people in the background, so I don't necessarily feel like drawing a shit amount of attention to myself. But I don't know where the noise is coming from. But like, I was coming from back there. But I just keep walking. And I think someone's up here mowing their lawn. But it's just that thing where it's like, I heard it has its like certain deep moments with like Urza's. Like, it has its deep moments within backstories. And then the rest of the time, it's just on that cheesy ass shonen love is number one magic. And someone's talking over there too. And that love number one is magic. It's damn near insulting. Like, love is number one magic. That's so gay. Like I'm sorry. I mean, One Piece has cheesy shit in it too. But just, love is number one magic, really? That's what we're going to accomplish? It's laughable because of how damn cheesy it is. That's why it's like, you want to take it as a serious, like, it seems like a shonen that you could take seriously to an extent. But like, it keeps changing its gears to this fucking goofy ass joke shonen. Like it goes from like a serious shonen to a kiddie shonen. And I think that's the problem. It keeps gearing itself in between those two to the point where you're not fucking interested. Mind you, I don't even care for that stupid. Supposedly, what I've heard is that like Natsu's the main character in terms of plot. No, Natsu's the main character in terms of fights, but Lucy's the main character in terms of plot. That no. And then like the goals you're introduced to at the beginning of the series. Oh, never mowing lawn, so wait until we get to that stop sign. And this, my friend, is why you don't vlog in the middle of the afternoon. Because people are walking outside of their houses and you end up looking like an asshole. As I said though, it's just, I don't like that whole concept that you have to split up which characters are your kind of mains for each side of the story. I mean, Lucy being the main in terms of fucking plot would be cool. The problem is, you know, they didn't give her the main in terms of fights, because that means they would have to write a competent main character, a competent main female character. And shonens don't do that shit. I'm sorry, shonens, like, there are very, very few shonens actually. I think Madoka Box is like the only shonen I can remember in a while that's actually done like competent heroes, like a competent female hero. And even she, I'm not far enough to make a full analysis on her, but just, she seems way better than Lucy. And surprisingly, I have become an indirect Madoka Box fan because of reading the manga, because I am interested in her character, if nothing else. Lucy, no interest whatsoever. Heard there's some shit with her parents, don't care. And then you have Natsu's dream, which is to essentially find Ickniel, which is this fucking dragon father. That's what I'll call it. He's a dragon father. And my initial reaction to that is, really? I mean, he has a similar goal to Gon from Hunter x Hunter, and I don't even find Gon's fucking dream to be that goddamn exciting or that goddamn interesting. And you're telling me these are my two mains? The plot main, it was like, and Lucy's dream was just to join Fairy Tail. Like, what is her goal now? Just to participate in guild shit? Like, it's so basic. Jesus. And then you have the Dragon Hunter shit, and it's just got like, I don't care. I don't. I really don't care. I'm probably gonna upload this as soon as I get back. We're actually right near my house. Whether I point it out to you or not, you'll never know. But I'm gonna end it here before we get to my house, because I don't feel like editing this shit. So thank you guys for watching. Those are my reasons. I actually had other things I wanted to talk about, but I dragged out it too long because I'm not used to this whole walk and talk style. Anyways, vlogs game from your boy Terrell. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.